Warning. The following video may contain coarse language and mature subject matter that some viewers may find offensive. Viewer discretion is advised.
Salutations and welcome back. Disregard the day this is coming out, by the way. For the life of me, I couldn't think of any funny japes to pull, so fuck it, here's an actual video. So some of you may remember, but hopefully don't, sometime back in the forgotten age of 2018, I uploaded my very first movie review. In it, I dickheadedly criticized a Star Wars spin-off movie that no one remembers called Caravan of Courage, an Ewok adventure. The movie itself basically forgets it's a Star Wars film, and all we're left with is a generic children's fantasy film that just so happens to feature those iconic Viet Cong teddy bears with creepy man faces. As for the review itself, it's not good.
If into the security recordings you go, only pain will you find.
I must know the truth, Master.
Fallen trace on the ground.
I can't watch anymore.
There's just a whole slew of things in that video that, in retrospect, were either just generally cringy or aged like absolute dog shit. Like the literal Second Life screenshot that I used because I didn't have talking sprites at the time, joking about there not being a Boba Fett spinoff, only for there to be a Boba Fett spinoff. An Infinity War joke, because that was topical in 2018. My god, in 3 years, 2018 will have been a decade ago. That's fucked up, dude. And a reference to some YouTuber that normal people would not know about.
Dude, what are you freaking out over? It's just Spectre Theory.
You see, the joke is that it's a lizard, and Spectre Theory's character was a lizard. What a cool and good reference that I'm sure everyone collectively understood. Sure would be a shame if that exact same person turned out to be a pedophile. Yeah, go figure. Needless to say, it's bad, and I highly recommend just not watching it. Or better yet, just don't watch my videos at all. There are better content creators out there. Bye. If you weren't here for the first review, which, thank God if you weren't, let me catch you up to speed. Caravan of Courage, an Ewok adventure, follows the Tawanis, your standard white nuclear family, who crashed their Star Trek shuttlecraft on the forest moon of Endor. Jeremy and Catherine Tawani search for their two missing kids, Mace and Sindel, only to get captured by some guy in a suit called the Gorax. Meanwhile, a trio of Ewoks, comprised of Deej and his children, stumble across the Tawani's wrecked ship and find Sindel and Mace, then basically abduct them and bring them back to their village. A bunch of obvious padding happens, like Sindel gets sick and Mace has to find some special tree juice to make her better, Wicked makes Neum noises with a toy horse, and some big ugly wolf thing shows up and fucks shit up only to get fucked up itself. They go to some dude named Logray who gives them exposition that we already saw in the beginning and gives them some sacred stuff so they can recruit some other Ewoks into their caravan of courage. Additional padding happens for 15 minutes before finally arriving at the Gorax's Zelda dungeon. They get in, get attacked by giant enemy spiders, Mace freezes parents, one of the Ewoks fucking dies, and the Gorax gets gored with an axe. Anyway, bootleg Yubnub. Yeah, it was honestly just kind of shit and not worth your time at all. Not unlike my review. And yet for whatever reason, in 1985 they made a sequel titled Ewoks: The Battle for Endor, featuring none other than diabetes guy Wilford Brimley.
I'm Wilford Brimley, and I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about this.
Despite the movie's name, it has nothing to do with the Battle of Endor. You know, when the Empire's ground forces got taken out by literal sticks and stones. So what is it that compelled them to make a sequel to a movie that wasn't good in the first place, and is it technically an improvement over its predecessor? That first part's not going to be answered. I'm just as confused as you are, man. As for the latter, let's find out. Buddy, you're still here? There's no video. There's nothing. There is no Ewoks The Battle for Endor review. I do, however, have a video that I'm currently working on. It's about someone special. Let's say that. Anyway, later.